Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel for another acrylic painting tutorial. Today I'm going to be showing you step by step how to paint a monarch butterfly queen. And today I'm going to be using a dark gray painted 11 by 14 canvas. So I just took black and white and I mixed it all up, covered my entire canvas with it, dried it off, and now I'll go over the colors I'll be using for this painting today. Neon lemon yellow, neon orange, or any bright orange or yellow you have, and magenta, dioxazine purple, and titanium white. I'm going to start the painting by working on the wings first, and then we'll come in with a figure after and reflection down in the water. For the wings, I'm going to be using a Filbert brush. I've got a number 8 Filbert brush I'll be using to start. Just going to get it a little bit wet first. And I'm going to begin with some purple. Now you can use black if you want. I like to use color when I can because I think that it adds more life to the painting, and I'm just really all about color here on my channel. Once in a while I like to do some black and whites, but most of the time it's about color. So I'm just going to freehand this, and if you want to sketch yours out first, that's fine too. I'm just going to start about 2.5 inches down from the top. So an arch this way, arch up here. They look like a couple of eyebrows so far that go up higher on the right and the left. I'll just smooth this out while taking off a little bit of that purple right there. So we're going to have the body in here, so I'm not going to worry too much about making these come in closer. It doesn't matter. Okay, and then we'll come out like this, out like this, round the outside edge. That's why I want to use a Filbert brush, because you can create all those little butterfly wing frills. Okay, now I'm going to go over and make the purple edging of the wings thicker. Okay, now we'll start working on the bottom ones. Again, I'm going to take a little bit of water on my brush just to help loosen that paint up. I'm going to go out like this, out like this. And then make them a little ruffly looking in here. I'll bring this up a little bit higher. I'll just gently scrub off any little lines like this that are outside of the shape. Okay, the next color I'm going to take is my magenta. I'm going to add just a little bit of white. And I'll probably pick up a little bit of this purple. So this is not exactly like a realistic monarch. I'm doing my own take, inspired by a monarch, but this is just intuitive painting on the spot here for you guys, and I'm being led by color and my own interpretation and design of it. So I'm just going to go slightly over where I left off with the purple, pull in, so it'll be thicker here, and it's going to dry a little bit darker than this as well. Take a little bit of white. A little bit more white. I'll add the pattern on the wings after. I just want to work on the color first. Okay, and then I'll go on to this one down here. Take a little bit more white and we'll come slightly over where we left off. Okay, some more white again. Okay, and let's do that last one. And thicker, thicker, wiggle, wiggle, twist and let off. And then a little bit of white. Start to make it lighter and lighter. And then more white. So the last butterfly queen painting I did here on my channel had iridescent wings and see-through, like shimmery iridescent wings. It's really pretty. If you guys haven't seen it, you might want to go watch that one and paint both of these as a nice set together. Anyways, I wanted to do one that wasn't see-through wings and had a little bit more color, so that's why I'm doing this version. Okay, the next color I'm going to take is white with my neon orange. I'm using Neons by Holbein. You don't have to have neon paints to paint this. You can use any bright colors that you have. You can just pick whatever you want. Okay, and I'm going to just take neon orange and white, slightly go over I want it to overlap part of that light pastel pinky rose. And we'll just continue along here. Now the neon orange overlaps really nicely with the rose, so if you want to have a little bit more intensity, you can overlap those. It'll look really pretty together. Okay, without washing my brush off, I'm going to take a scoop of white here and some neon yellow. I'm going to let that remainder of orange come out of my brush and mix in to make a really pretty light peachy shade. And I'm going to start here in the center of the wings and we'll work my way out. Add a little bit more yellow. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is add some little circles and dots and start working on the pattern. While this dries, we'll do that. By the time we're done that, we can come in and add the pattern with a little liner brush. But I'm going to be using this small round brush and a little scoop of white paint on the tip of my brush. I'm just going to push gently and then make a little circle. Make a few more that get smaller and smaller. And then the shape of them start to change as they get down the side here. They start to turn into these little scoops. Okay, we'll come over here and do the same thing. The biggest one right there, and then smaller, smaller, closer together. Then a little bit oblong. And then a little line that comes in and out like that. Okay, now we can start working on these ones. Little ones, they're going to start to get bigger. And then we'll do the same thing down here. With a clean brush, I'm going to take some more purple, and I'm just going to go around these ones. It's kind of pretty if you pick up a little bit of the white too. And make a lighter shade of purple. And then I'm going to take a little bit of white, and I'm going to add these little scoops like that. Leaving a space. See where they dip in those little ruffles? You're just adding a little bit of white or pastel purple. Okay, then I'm going to add 3 ovals, one larger one, then a smaller one, then a smaller one. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm going to use one of my liner brushes. I'll see how this one feels. I might go down to a smaller one or a larger one. This is a size 1. A little bit of water and purple, and I'm going to go outline. Oh, I'm not liking this brush, so just like that I'm going to switch over. I think I'm going to go back to my original round brush. It's got a nice pointy tip on it, so I'll see if I like the feel of this one better. Yeah, this one feels better. I'm going to outline these in purple. Got a little line there. You can barely see it in there. Okay, then I'm going to go pull, pull, pull a line like that, a couple lines like that, and then a thin one here. Get a little bit more paint. You want to make sure that you're adding enough water so your paint is pretty runny, so it flows nicely out of your liner brush. So you're just bringing it around and then up slightly and into the center. And we're just going to scoop and pull. Scoop. Okay, so a line that goes arched down there towards the bottom corner, a scoop like that. And her body's going to be in this area here, so that'll probably be covered up. Okay, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then these 3 in here. 1, and then that big one there. So they pretty much match. It doesn't matter if they're not exact on either side. You can pick a few spots that you add full strength purple to. So just give you a nice, really dark point on part of the pattern. And then we can start on the bottom design here. So we're going to have that same shape of these bottom wings just a little bit smaller. Add a little point inside of them. I'm just going to come in and fade this out while making it a little bit thinner as well. You're kind of left with a little bit of shading and fading in there that's quite pretty. Okay, then I'm going to come down here, add a little line here. This one's barely visible, there's not quite enough room. And we're going to start pulling these lines down here. Add a little spot inside of the wings down here, a little push and dab, so it looks kind of like an oval. I'm adding a little bit of my light blue violet to my palette. Okay, with a clean brush, I'm going to take a little bit more of my yellow, and I'm going to saturate the color a little bit. And the next color I want to take is a little bit of blue violet, and I think this will look really pretty in here. So if I take a little bit of white, yellow, and that blue, a little bit more blue, I can make a really pretty hint of turquoise, somewhat of a muted turquoise. And then I'm going to take a little bit of my blue violet, a little bit of magenta, just a little bit here on my brush. Add a few more hints. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit more orange. Take a little bit of yellow with it too, so it's not the same everywhere. You can add a little bit of color to these white patches. And I'll just take a little dab of blue here and add it in the center of the purple. A little bit of blue, violet, and purple. Go over any of the lines if you want them to be a little bit more solid and intense. And then we can start coming in with her figure. So I'm going to take purple, have her head right here, just a little circle, neck, shoulders, her arm's going to come down, elbow will be right there, wrist, and then her hand. She's slightly turned to this side, so I'm going to give her a little bit of light here on her breast area, shoulder, armpit there. Her hand there, hand there. Okay, so her waist. And then her body. Hips. Use a little bit of blue violet in with my purple. A bit of a flowing dress. Some hair, and then little dabs here for her antenna. A little bit of white in with that purple. I'm gonna add a little crown on top, wider in the front, and then it goes around down on the sides. Breast collarbone. I'm going to add a little reflection down in the water. So I'll have her knee right about here, her leg going down into her feet. Another one, her knees here. So this one's pretty straight out. And then we'll have a reflection down in the water. So you can have a little bit of light blue violet with the purple. While incorporating her dress as well. And have it all just kind of become one. I'm gonna add a little bit of yellow and orange turpentine at the top, and then take a little bit of white, yellow and orange again. And add a reflection down below. Okay, a little bit of purple and magenta, a little bit more, make that magenta show up a little bit better because it'll dry too dark if I have more purple in it. Just add a hint of light on that side of her face. And some hair. A little bit of highlight here using my blue violet. You can pull some of these reflections into her dress too. A little bit of orange, magenta, and white. And a little bit of yellow. Just a little design here that comes around. A little sweep, just to give some movement and some more fabric. Work a little bit of that minty color again, yellow, white, and blue, and take the majority of the paint off so you don't have too much. Let's bring a little bit right up here in the front. We're almost finished this one. I hope you guys have been enjoying this one and want to paint along. I think you guys will really like this, and it'll look beautiful with the other butterfly queen. I can get it. I still have it here. I did sell it, but I haven't shipped it out yet, so I can quickly show you guys what it looks like. So here it is right here. A lot more subdued with just really hints of iridescence and pastel tones and some sparkle. So this is her from the back. Her arms are in the front, right? And the wings are in the back. So she's facing out there at the light. And this is her facing forward. So thanks a lot for watching and subscribing to my channel. I appreciate your support here so much, everybody. I want to wish you all the best in your art journey. Thanks for letting me be a part of it. And also thanks for being part of mine. I'll see you all soon in my next video. Take care. Bye.